In this video, I'm going to explain the overall architecture and the programs which we are going to use and install. I believe that rather than blindly diving and installing all the programs, it's worth to take a moment and understand what we are going to work with. In this diagram, you can see the overall architecture. Mainly, we will have three different parts. The first one is the front end itself. The second part is the middleware which we'll be building. And the third part is the actual smart contract. Our front-end application will be built in the Angular, but could be any other framework, such as React or Vue. Our front-end application should have no knowledge about the blockchain smart contract. Of course, it needs to know the model or the data structure, how the object looks like, which we are going to work with, but it should have no knowledge on how to retrieve it. This will be done by the Web3.js. Web3.js is a middleware library which communicates with the MetaMask and our front-end application. So through the Web3.js we can communicate to MetaMask. MetaMask is a plugin which user has installed in the browser, and this plugin communicates with the blockchain directly. MetaMask will be acting as an intermediary between our smart contract and our front-end application. The smart contract will be our logic, which will be written in the Solidity. This contract will be then deployed to the blockchain and we'll be able to interact with it, meaning reading the state and also writing to the state. This contract will be then deployed on the either Ethereum blockchain, which is the main network, or the Ganache. Ganache will be our own local blockchain, which we'll be mostly working with. This will be for testing purposes and it will cost us nothing to try it out. I have also shown the backend over here, which is completely optional and will be not needed in this case. It is of course possible to use the backend if needed, but in this case we are not going to use it. Our kind of backend will be the smart contract deployed on the blockchain. So if you look at the flow, how it will work is that when user visits our front-end application, we connect to the MetaMask through the Web3.js, and the MetaMask communicates with either one of the blockchains, the main one on Ethereum or the local one. In the beginning we'll be working mostly with the Ganache, which is the local blockchain, and in the end we will want to deploy on the main Ethereum blockchain. The smart contract done in Solidity will be firstly deployed on the Ganache and will work mainly in this flow. It might seem like a lot and overwhelming in the beginning, but don't worry, you will get hold on it as we progress through each part. And remember, you learn the most when you practice it yourself. Now that we know what is our overall architecture, let's start setting up our project.